Hello, this is the Backlog Lady coming to you today as a devlog lady, I guess. It's been on my to-do list to learn programming so that I can continue to make bigger, better things on my own. Unfortunately, every time I've sat down to try to learn programming, somehow I've blacked out and just ended up watching Sonic Boom. And so despite not learning programming and figuring I was going to have to wait another year before I could participate in game jams, I did put myself out there. I got on the GMTK Discord. I went on the Find Your Team thingy. I started looking for one 5 weeks before this thing opened. And the first two people I messaged completely ghosted me. And, I get it. I come off as a little bit weird in messages and in person and in general. So, I'm not going to hold it against them not messaging me back. It was a little bit discouraging because, guys, I just want to make games. Just let me make games. 3 weeks before the game jam. And the third person I messaged was entirely because they said, oh, maybe if this thing works out, we can be a team longer than that. And, I've always wanted to be on a team. Just the idea of people coming together and communicating and creating something together is so awesome to me. I've tried to get my friends to work on games with me, but unfortunately my friends have lives. But these were online people that, also don't have lives like me. So I messaged them and they messaged me back. It was amazing. Oh, thank goodness. It was a soft no, thanks. But they said they'd keep me in mind. And that was at least something. So it was okay, cool. I'm going to keep looking. We are now 2 weeks before the jam. And I found the person that I wanted to work with. And that person did get back to me once. And then they ghosted me. So at that point, there's maybe 1 week before this thing starts. I had completely given up the idea of doing this game jam this year. When person number 3 messages me again, hey, you ever find a team? And it's no, actually, I am a team reject. That person let me on their team. And it ended up being a 3-person team. Me as the artist, and then 2 programmers. Our goal from the beginning was just to finish. And we did. We finished 3,669th. Our game is called Cheese Whiz. It's about a rat with telekinetic powers making his way up a garbage heap. We're definitely not going to get points for creativity. A lot of people did rats. A lot of people did platformers. Apparently platformers is the number one thing everybody makes. But I love it. I think it's so cute. I'm incredibly biased because I drew it. But the programmers brought it to life, and it's so cool. Unfortunately, I don't think this was the start of, a long-term collaboration between the 3 of us. For one thing, when we asked each other our favorite games, and my answer was the gay lawyer game, it doesn't seem like that really resonated with either of them. I wish them all the best. I hope that they get to continue making games. I think they're both students. We didn't actually discuss it, but I think I was probably the oldest person, and I think they were both in school. I have no idea what next year has in store. I do hope I get to participate again. I hope I get to do other game jams. I hope that I am able to sit down and learn proper programming. That would be useful. I definitely, in the first 2 days, I felt completely useless. What can I even do? You guys are out figuring out how to make this thing work, and I'm over here just waiting to be told what to do. That was my experience, mostly feeling useless, and then beating myself up about, oh dear God, why did I think I could do this? And then doing it and feeling really good that I got it done. I think it's really cool to have gone from something that didn't exist to something that now exists. I rode that high for a whole last week. Finishing things is awesome. Highly recommend. I should do more of it. Ultimately, what I learned doing this is, 1, you don't have to wait until you feel 100% ready. There was no way I could do this on my own for sure, but I was able to contribute to a project, and that was great. I also learned, don't mention gay lawyer game. So, not to be a petty bitch or anything, but I did look up person number 4 just to see, what their entry ended up like. And what do you know? They didn't enter. I don't know them. I don't know their life. There's a million reasons they might not have entered. But the one I like to think happened is that they found another artist, and that artist didn't deliver. And you know what? my team did? We fucking finished. So eat shit, person number 4.